Traditionally, when we think of robots, images of giant metallic humanoid machines come to mind. Walking, jumping, running, maybe even talking and thinking like humans thanks to advanced AI. That's the vision popularized by movies and media for decades. But did you know that scientists have taken a very different approach to robotics? Today, there are many types of robots that look nothing like the ones we imagined or have seen before. Some of these new robots don't have brains, metal bodies, or electronics, yet, surprisingly, they often move much better and more efficiently than traditional robots. Let's dive into this fascinating world. For decades, robots have been built around the idea of control: microchips, processors, sensors, and software. They were tools built to follow instructions. But a new generation of robots is turning that idea on its head. Across labs around the world, engineers and scientists are designing machines that move, adapt, and even learn without any brains, electronics, or conventional programming. These robots are soft, small, and in some cases, alive. Instead of relying on code, they rely on physics, biology, and the raw intelligence of materials interacting with their environment. One striking example comes from a research team at Amolf in the Netherlands. They created a soft robot that walks, hops, and swims without any brain or electronics. Made entirely from air-powered tubes, the robot uses a continuous stream of airflow to generate rhythmic movement in its legs, much like the wobbly inflatable dancers outside gas stations. Alone, each leg moves chaotically, but when they're connected, their movements begin to synchronize on their own. From this spontaneous coordination, the robot starts to move forward, adapting its gait when it encounters obstacles or shifts between land and water. What's amazing is that it accomplishes all this without software or central control, just through clever design and natural physical feedback. This type of design echoes what we see in nature, such as sea stars, which coordinate hundreds of tube feet, not with a brain, but with local interactions between limbs and surfaces. This idea of decentralized intelligence is not limited to air and silicone. In the US, scientists at Tufts University and the University of Vermont developed xenobots, tiny robots made from living frog cells. These biological machines can move, heal themselves, and even reproduce in unique ways. Designed by computer simulations and assembled in a lab, xenobots blur the boundary between organism and robot. They have no hardware, no motors, no sensors, yet they behave in purposeful ways. Researchers imagine using them for biodegradable medical treatments, targeted drug delivery, or cleaning up toxic waste. Tasks where traditional robots might be too bulky or unsafe. Other teams are exploring the use of light as a power source. Some micro-robots are no larger than a grain of sand, yet they can walk or twist by simply shining light onto them. These bots are made from materials that bend or change shape when hit with specific wavelengths of light. Since they don't need batteries or processors, they could operate inside the human body or in tight environments where electronics would fail. Similarly, magnetic slime robots developed in Hong Kong resemble black goo. but they can be magnetically controlled to squeeze through narrow pipes, wrap around objects, and even conduct electricity, potentially useful in medical emergencies or tiny repair jobs inside machines. Meanwhile, biohybrid robots, machines powered by living muscle, are showing promise as a middle ground between biological and artificial. At MIT and elsewhere, scientists have grown muscle cells onto flexible skeletons. When stimulated, the muscle fibers contract and create movement, allowing the robot to swim or inch forward. Unlike conventional motors, these living muscles can respond to subtle cues and even self-heal over time, bringing us closer to robots that don't just act alive, they are alive in some sense. The liquid metal robot, a real-life T-1000. In a groundbreaking development, researchers from Sun Yat-sen University, Carnegie Mellon University, and other institutions have created a robot that can shift between solid and liquid states, much like the T-1000 and from Terminator 2. This magneto-active phase transitional matter, MPTM, robot can melt in response to a magnetic field, seep through narrow openings, and then re-solidify to perform tasks. Such capabilities open doors to applications in medical procedures, like removing foreign objects from the body, and in electronics for assembling components in confined spaces. This liquid-solid transformation is a stunning leap from rigid machines and reminds us how science fiction sometimes inspires real innovation. Octobot, the first fully soft robot. Harvard University introduced Octobot, the first fully soft robot inspired by the octopus. Made entirely from flexible materials and powered by chemical reactions, Octobot can move autonomously without any hard components or electronics. Its design paves the way for robots that can navigate delicate environments such as the human body and perform tasks that require a gentle touch. Copebot, underwater jumping robot. Inspired by the copepod, a tiny marine animal known for its rapid escape jumps, researchers developed Copebot, an underwater soft robot capable of explosive jumps. Utilizing combustion-driven propulsion, Copebot can leap out of the water, rotate mid-air, and land accurately, demonstrating high speed and high-precision movement. This biomimetic design showcases the potential of soft robots in dynamic aquatic environments. Patrick, the brittle star-inspired robot. Drawing inspiration from the brittle star, Patrick is a soft, untethered underwater robot with 5 flexible legs actuated by shape memory alloys. This design allows Patrick to perform complex locomotion tasks, such as crawling and navigating underwater terrains with agility and precision. Its bio-inspired structure enhances adaptability in unpredictable environments. Pressure-based soft agents, PSAs, robots with gas bodies. Researchers have developed pressure-based soft agents, PSAs, robots that use internal gas pressure to maintain structure and enable movement. These agents can change shape by modulating internal pressure, allowing them to squeeze through confined spaces or navigate uneven terrains. PSAs represent a novel approach to soft robotics, focusing on internal forces to achieve mobility, the new paradigm, intelligence without a brain. All these examples illustrate a profound shift in how we think about robotics. Intelligence doesn't always require a brain, processor, or code. Sometimes it's embedded in the way soft materials bend, how muscles contract, or the way simple feedback loops between a body and its environment generate complex behaviors. These designs take inspiration from biology but apply it in radical new ways, resulting in machines that are simpler, more adaptive, and often more robust than their traditional counterparts. The robot from Amolf, for example, walks and swims with no software, adapting its gait just through physical synchronization of air-powered legs. Xenobots and muscle-powered biohybrid robots blend life and machine. Liquid metal robots morph to squeeze through tight spaces like science fiction come to life, and soft robots inspired by ocean creatures move with grace and efficiency no rigid machine can match. Looking ahead, robots that feel more like creatures. As these technologies evolve, the future of robotics is moving away from rigid, metallic, programmable machines towards soft, adaptive, and self-organizing systems. Robots may soon operate in places traditional machines can't, inside the human body, in deep oceans, or on other planets, all while using less energy and responding naturally to their surroundings. Rather than trying to replicate humans or animals exactly, this new generation of robots taps into the raw intelligence of physics, biology, and materials science. They show us that sometimes the simplest designs can produce the most astonishing behaviors, proving that the future of robotics is not just mechanical, but almost alive.